Country superstar Kenny Chesney has just wrapped up another huge summer tour, once again selling more tickets than any other artist in North America. You know, he's an electric performer, but he's also a very reluctant celebrity, especially after his public breakup with actress Renee Zellweger. Nonetheless, the very private Chesney got very personal as he joined me for his only sit-down interview about his new album, Just Who I Am, Poets and Pirates.
Trust me, friend, 100 years goes faster than you think, so don't blame.
What's the criteria when you decide what you're going to put on an album?
I've got to know that somebody's going to feel something. You got to make them remember a first kiss. You got to make them remember want something. You got to make them want to fall in love. If you don't get them excited, if you don't move them in some way, if I don't think I'm going to do that, I don't record that song.
There's a song on there called Better as a Memory. Here's the lyrics. Built walls too high to climb out, but I'm honest to a fault. It's just who I am, and I'm better as a memory than as your man.
It's a letter that I've written to probably at least 4 girls in my life. At the time that I wrote a couple of those letters, I knew I had a lot ahead of me, a lot in front of me that I had to experience. And I knew that I probably wouldn't be very faithful to them, to be quite honest. That line, I'm honest to a fault, it's just who I am. I mean, that was me saying, you know, I'm not ready for this. I know that I've got all this stuff in front of me that I knew I had to do.
Is it still like that for you?
Not as much. My life has changed some. You know, I've gone through a lot since then.
It's hard loving a man that's got a gypsy soul.
I think I'd have more to offer to a real relationship now.
There's a song on here called You Scare Me, too, but that's about being sort of frightened about the way you feel about somebody.
That song is very real, though. It's about finally meeting somebody that the way you feel about them, you have no control over, and you know that your life is getting ready to change.
Right.
And you can't stop it if you had to. You know, and that happened to me.
You're talking about when you got married?
Because this is about a guy that had somebody make him literally think and literally know that his life was getting ready to change and there's nothing to do to stop it.
Katie laughed and my mama cried when they heard me say I do.
So there is a song on the album called Wife and Kids.
Yep, there is.
And does that mean that that's something that a place that you want to go to one day? Is it something that you aspire to?
Sure. Everything that I've done in my career, I've sacrificed a lot to do it, and it has been worth it. But I don't know that it's going to continue to be worth it, just constantly giving this all the time and giving every bit of energy that you have to one specific thing. And that's the way it's been for me since I've been 19 years old. But I can see a day where it's not going to be.
And what would it take for you to get to that place?
Somebody knock my socks off.
Which would be what kind of person?
Carefree. I love music. Love to eat. It helped she was a news anchor. You know, maybe went to Notre Dame. You know, just a joke. That's a joke. I shouldn't have gone there.
You know that's going in.
Perfect song on the radio. Sing along, cause it's one we know. It's a smile.
You're such a big dreamer. So
I am, yeah.
Where do you want to take it from here?
I love writing songs. That's how I got into this business in the first place. You know, my life is about making music, and that's where I prefer to keep it. Yeah, I don't want to live in Hollywood, and I don't want that life. I don't want to be known for anything other than being a great songwriter and an artist and having a great show.
He's a great guy, good friend, very sincere person. This album, Just Who I Am, sold 400,000 copies. You know, he was caught in this big hip-hop battle between Kanye West and 50 Cent last week, so he really made a dent in the market.
Here's my question, because you think of Kenny Chesney, you think of those, because the concerts are like giant parties.
6 stadium shows. They're going to double that next year. Yeah.
He's so thoughtful.
Yeah,
and
he really is introspective and actually shy, which a lot of performers who are sort of larger than life are actually shy in person. So it was great to sit down and chat with him about important stuff.
Not shy with you, Hannah.
Nah, well, you know, what can I say?